Em Swin. Woke up 3 days ago. Found myself lying in a strange man's funeral hall. 2 kids beside me. One 8 years old, one 4, and a whole set of modern farming knowledge in my head. The heavens have a sense of humor. Since I'm here, I'll live. Not just me. These 2 kids have to live too. What are you cooking? Ernyo's gone. We don't have spare grain to feed useless mouths. Let's see that pension money. I'm talking to you. Cat got your tongue? Mother-in-law, your voice gets louder every day. Ernyo's been dead 3 days, and you're in fine voice. You. The money. Ernyo's pension money. That's my life savings. If you want it, chop me up first. Don't bully my mom. Hear that? I'll smash the bowl. He really smashed it. This Sue, her man just died, and she dares to talk back to her mother-in-law? She wasn't like this before. Before, she was stone silent. Now she's gone crazy. I heard she hasn't eaten in 3 days. Maybe she starved out her mind. Kids, step back. Let me say a few words to Grandma. Mother-in-law, I respect you as an elder. But let me be clear. Anyone who touches my kids, I'll fight to the death. You my elder. No exception. Child. You must be starving. Open up. Mom made it. It's delicious. Mom already had some. Finish the rest for her. Or it'll go to waste. At least she loves her kids. If my husband loved ours half as much, I wouldn't fight with him every day. I'm only looking out for you. How can a woman alone raise 2 children? Lord Liu in town needs a maid. Sending the girl there. She'll live a good life. Say that again. You, what are you doing? Moderino. Do you know why widows are dangerous? Because a widow has nothing, and someone with nothing dares to do anything. The moment you send him away, I'll hang myself at Goo's front gate. Tongue sticking out, face purple, eyes bulging. Your Goo family's reputation will be worth more than my life. Your eldest son wants to pass the imperial exams? Dream on. Your grandson wants a wife. What family would marry their daughter into this? The Goo line. From the day I die, it ends. Sell the little girl? Old Mrs. Goo actually said that? What a sin. That child's only 4. What the Goo family did is heartless. Ernyo's body is barely cold, and they're trying to sell his daughter? Some mother-in-law. She's just a greedy old hag. Li Zheng. We have to tell Li Zheng. Right, find Li Zheng. Let's go. Just kidding. Don't be scared, mother-in-law. I value my life. I still have 2 kids to raise. Hanging hurts, you know? Tongue, all along. What a bother. Take care, mother-in-law. No need to see me off. Oh, and I'm still staying here tomorrow. If you miss me, come anytime. Just remember to knock. Mom, they won't take sister away, right? That's right. Where Mom is, you'll be. No one can separate us. Son, was Mom crazy just now? Mom was a little crazy, but Mom was awesome. Remember, bad people fear crazy ones. After the crazy, life goes on. Tomorrow, Mom will make you something good. Old Mrs. Goo won't let this go. She'll come again tomorrow. But I'm not scared anymore. Mom, can we live here? Weekend, the soil is rich. Son, help Mom pick out the stones. That hole in the roof. Tomorrow Mom will borrow a ladder and fix it. Yaya will help Mom too. Sweet potato? No, the leaf shape is more like a yam. Whatever. If it's edible, it's fine. Mom, what's wrong? Son, we're saved. There's treasure under this wall. Perilla, wild perilla. This scent. The volatile oil content is at least double the normal variety. Sandy soil, semi-shade, rich humus. Perfect conditions, all in place. The roots are old, but they're sprouting new shoots. Mom, what kind of grass is this? So fragrant. It's a treasure. It's called perilla. Add some to fish or meat, and the flavor will make you swallow your tongue. Half-day sunlight, plus the temperature difference. The plant secretes more aromatic compounds. A spice that grows in the shade has to be more fragrant than one in the sun, so the insects can find it. What are you laughing at? Mom's laughing because she studied so many years, and now it finally pays off under a broken wall. Son, this is perilla. Its fragrance comes from tiny grains inside the leaves you can't see. Rub them, and the scent drifts into the air. Add some to fish or meat, and the fishy smell disappears. This is fennel. Good for stomach aches. Steep it in hot water. Add some to stewed meat to make it even tastier. Mom, how do you know all this? Because Mom studied in a past life. With you 2 here, even a broken house is home. Yams fill the belly. Spices sell for a good price. 2 legs, steadier. Mom, you're crazy again. Not crazy, happy. Kids, our good days are coming. Kids, let's not dig them up. These plants are worth more than vegetables. Grow well, little plants. Yaya will water you. From now on, this is our spice field. Don't pick or pull them. That Sue is hugging her kids, crying and laughing, acting all crazy. Hey, what's she holding? Red yams. Yams are growing under that wall. Pretty big ones. Not just yams. Look at that patch of perilla. The leaves are bigger than my palm. Fennel's gone to seed. Thick and dense. Just a few wild plants. Why be so happy? You don't understand. The quality of that perilla. In my 60 years, I've never seen the like. This shack has been abandoned for years. For something this good to grow under the wall, the soil must be rich enough to ooze oil. Suhin Straggoth. She knows spices. Understands soil quality. Can write and keep accounts. Old Mrs. Gu. I bet she has no idea what kind of person she drove away. This Sue Jean was hiding her abilities deep. Meow, Mom, where are we going? To town, sell the treasure. Get money to buy Yaya sugar figure. Sugar figure. Mom, I can carry a basket. You carry this one. I can carry heavy stuff. I can carry even more. Fine. Next time you'll carry more. Just these for today. Dawn is barely breaking. While no one's around, hurry to the county town. We left the village. Good, no one saw us. Mom holds Yaya. Son, I'll carry you. Little boy, carrying his school bag off to school. The children are ahead. Once we reach the county seat, find the biggest restaurant first. Spices, ordinary folks can't afford them. We need rich customers. This one has a big front. The guests going in are wearing silk. They can afford it. But going in now, deliveries go to the back. I'm not delivering. I want to talk business with the manager. Please take this, damn. Have the manager take a look. Tell him someone has brought even better spices than this. You're Sue Jean from Green Bamboo Village, the one growing spices. I've seen plenty of sweet potatoes. What's special about yours? 30% sweeter. The texture is soft and fluffy. Try some. Indeed sweet. 3-1 a caddy. I'll buy the sweet potatoes at 3-1. But today, I mainly came to sell spices. Perilla and fennel. They're everywhere on the hills. Worth nothing. Shopkeeper Lou, please smell it first before you say that. How is this perilla so fragrant? Shopkeeper Lou, you have a good nose. Ordinary perilla grows on sunny slopes. Too much sun, half the volatile oil gets burned off. My perilla grows at the base of a wall. Half sun, plenty of moisture. The perilla alcohol content in the leaves is at least 30% higher than usual. Perilla aldehyde. You know this stuff? My father used to gather herbs. I picked up a few tricks from him. Now smell this. Perilla leaves, 25 caddy. Fennel seeds, 50 a caddy. I'll take as much as you have. 55 is enough. Deal, but I have one condition. From now on, your spices go to Joyful Tower first, but the price follows the market. No price squeezing. Let's sign a simple contract. Madam Sue, a farmer like you, is better at business than me. Fine, get a brush. From today onward, my spices have a home. $121 is enough for a month's grain. First, go buy rice. 10 caddies of rice, 31. I need to keep some of the remaining coins. Wow, ducklings, 3 each. 20 would be 61. The scraps from a spice field. Old perilla leaves, dried fennel seeds. Perfect for feeding ducks. Duck manure fertilizes the fields. Duck eggs get pickled. Salted duck eggs, then the ducks for meat. That adds up. 20 ducks, 2 and 5 each. Long-term business. I'll come back to you later. Deal? Mom, these fuzzy things are ducklings. From now on, will you help Mom feed them? Yes. 10 caddies of rice. 121. 51 for ducklings. 31 for rice. 41 left. Mom, buy sugar figures. How did you know Mom was going to buy sugar figures? Because Mom promised last time. Yaya remembers. Even I forgot. But she always remembers. Right? Mom promised. Today we'll not only buy sugar figures, but also some meat to nourish you. Lamb is expensive. Let's save. I'm not craving it. Did you hear? Sue Jean went to town yesterday. She sold her spices for dozens of won. Dozens of a caddy. My man works a whole month for only 200 won. Who knows if it's true? She said so herself. The waiter from Joyful Tower spread the word. Said their manager tasted it himself. Made a deal on the spot. Perilla, 25 won. Fennel, 51. 51? How does she grow her spices? We have perilla in our fields too. Why can't we sell it for that price? Ah, she knows her stuff. We can't even tell perilla from a weed. spices and sweet potatoes, 121. 20 ducklings, 51. Rice at 3 1 a caddy, 10 caddies, 31. A bolt of coarse cloth, 7 1. 2 sugar figures, 2 1. Meat, 5 1. 26 1 left. Manager, I've inquired. There's a widow in Green Bamboo Village, surname Sue. She sold spices at Joyful Tower. Perilla at 25 1 caddy. Fennel at 51. I bought all the fried tofu. Decide to see when she next comes to town. Yes. First batch sold. Next batch of spices can be harvested in half a month. Ducks will lay eggs in 3 months. Everything is on track. Son, today Mom will give you a proper name. You shall be Gu Wangin. Wang is hope, as in looking forward, and is peace, as in safety. Lilia has one too. You shall be Gu Nienin. Nien is remembrance, as in never forget, and is the same as Wangin's in. Gu Nienin, Gu Wangin, Gu Nienin. Mom will never stop thinking of you too, remembering you, only wishing for your safety and peace. Last time I sold spices at Joyful Tower. This time there's a lot of sweet potatoes. I need to find a grain shop. Go away. Beg somewhere else. I'm not begging. I have something I'd like the manager to see. Sweet potatoes? You think that's some treasure? These are everywhere on the street. Go sell somewhere else. We don't take them here. It's not up to you whether you take them. Call your manager out. What's the matter? Huh? This is a field mouse? No, the skin color, the weight. Manager, good eye. This is called field mouse. Not common around here. Drought resistant, high yield, crunchy and sweet when raw, soft and fluffy when cooked. Sweeter than ordinary sweet potatoes. The high sweetness comes from the temperature difference. In Green Bamboo Village, it's cool at night and hot during the day, so the sugar builds up more. You know about this? A farmer doesn't, knows how to grow things well. How much do you have? First load, about 20 caddies. 3 1 a caddy. Shopkeeper Joe, you chewed 2 slices just now. The first was to taste the flavor. The second was to savor the aftertaste. Something that makes you chew a second slice is worth more than 3 1. What a shrewd woman. What's your price? 3 1 5 a caddy. No hageling. 3 1 5. Ordinary sweet potatoes are only 2 1. Ordinary sweet potatoes have thick skin, tough fibers. My field mouse has paper-thin skin. The flesh is tender. You've run a grain shop for decades. You know the difference better than I do. Besides, ordinary sweet potatoes shrivel after half a month. My field mouse won't spoil for a month. If you take my goods, you don't have to worry about rot in the warehouse. Won't spoil for a month? Really? If I'm lying, you never have to buy from me again. Haha, interesting. You woman, you do business sharper than a man. 4 1 a caddy. That's the price. But I have one condition. From now on, your sweet potatoes supply my shop first. Deal? Manager, I'll handle it. You go get the baskets. 20 caddies at 4 1 a caddy. 81 total. Count it, Shopkeeper Joe. I have something else I'd like you to take a look at. Perilla, this aroma is much stronger than what's on the market. You know spices? A bit. Both herb shops and restaurants need them. How many do you have? I'll make the connection for you. But you have to tell me, how did you grow all this? Farming depends on 3 things. Good soil, good water, and diligent care. Shopkeeper Joe, if you're interested, I'll bring an extra sample next delivery. Gizbuman. Not a single leak in her words. Shall we wait until the spices are ready to deliver together? Here's a 21 deposit first. In 10 days, send the first batch of spices. Price will be set by quality. I won't short you the 81 for the sweet potatoes. 21 deposit for spices. Total 101. Isn't that the crazy woman from Qingzhou village? Jin Yang, something's wrong. The first batch sold for 101. This batch will yield at least 3 times that. And the spices are almost ready for a second harvest. At this rate, by year's end I'll have enough to fix the roof. Jin Yang, have you heard? Heard what? Word from the county town. They say your sweet potatoes are ripened by witchcraft. They say you're a widow. Where could you get such good goods? Must be using some shameful method. Where did this rumor start? I heard from Shopkeeper Joe's assistant. It came from Shopkeeper Sun's shop. Shopkeeper Sun finally made his move. First move, ruin my reputation. Madam Sue, have a seat. The quality of your goods is fine. What's wrong? These past 2 days, people have been pointing at my shop. saying the sweet potatoes you sell are suspicious, that they're ripened by witchcraft, and eating them will make you sick. I know it's nonsense, but the common folk believe it. They don't understand. They don't care about quality. Hear a rumor, take it as truth. A few regular customers came to ask me whether those sweet potatoes were grown by that widow from Qingzhou village, and if it's true you can't eat them. How much should I drop? 2 won. Shopkeeper Zhou, don't lower the price. Lend me a patch of ground in front of your shop. Give me the time it takes to burn 1 incense stick. Fellow villagers, uncles and aunties passing by, spare me just a moment. Who's this? Laid out so many things, hey? Isn't that the crazy woman? Looks like the one from the ancestral hall in Qingzhou village. The one who took off her clothes. That's her. Those sweet potatoes are huge. How much are you selling? Not selling yet. First let me show you something. Hey shopkeeper, that woman. She's eating raw sweet potatoes right on the street, and making her kids eat them too. The onlookers believed it immediately. Now they're scrambling to buy. Interesting. Should we spread more rumors? No. She proved herself in public. If we say more, it'll just look deliberate. A widow with 2 children, who could take off her clothes in the ancestral hall, chase people down the village road, and eat raw sweet potatoes in the street. This woman is not easy to deal with. Then we'll take our time. If hard doesn't work, we'll go soft. Yes. I'm surnamed Shun, in the north-south goods trade at Zhou Mansion. Madam Su, the quality of your spices, ranks in the top 3 I've ever seen. If you're willing, bring an extra sample next delivery, and I'll have someone come inspect. Boss Shun deals in north-south goods. He's seen more spices than I've eaten salt. To earn Boss Shun's praise for quality. Today's trip was worth it. Good. Madam Su is straightforward. Boss Shun. Zhou Mansion was an unexpected gain today. But shopkeeper's son won't let it go so easily. It's when he stays quiet that he's most dangerous. Let's go home. $306. Altogether, I have 432 on hand. Bought rice and oil, spent another 101 on household goods. I've saved almost half the money for roof repair. This character is Field. Our family has 3 fields. The spice field, the sweet potato field, the duck pond field. The ducks have a field too. Where's your field? Right there. Yaya's flower field. Jin Yang, something terrible. What is it? Your mother-in-law took people to the county office. She says she's suing you for unfilial conduct. Mother-in-law is suing me. The property division agreement says clearly, separate households, no meddling with each other. On what grounds? She says you don't support her. According to the law, children have a duty to support their parents. The division agreement is the agreement, but filial piety is filial piety. Shopkeeper's son, I proved myself on the street. He stayed quiet. Now he's not using his own hands. He's using mother-in-law's mouth. This move is far more poisonous than the rumor trick. Don't come out. Take care of your sister. Oh, my fine daughter-in-law from the Gu family. Divided the property, eats alone, abandons her mother-in-law. Here she comes again. What do you want to snatch this time? Heavens above, my son's body is barely cold. Mother-in-law, your voice is getting louder every day. Last time you shouted like this in the ancestral hall, and then we signed the division agreement. Today you shout again. What else do you want to sign? Sister Sue, I'm not here to make trouble today. I just came to see Xiao Bao and Xiaoya. I'm their own grandmother. I miss my grandchildren. Is that not allowed? Grandma misses the kids. On holidays, I'll bring them to see you. The division agreement says no meddling, but I haven't skipped the holiday courtesies. Thank you very much. Finally, I get to hold you again. Shopkeeper's son, your pawn has moved. Next step, do you retreat or come down yourself? No matter what you choose, I'll keep going, Jin Yang. It's okay now. Madam Su, congratulations. Thank you, Shopkeeper Zhou, for testifying for me. No need to thank me. Your sweet potatoes and spices really are good stuff. So, still doing business? Yes, and bigger. That page is turned. Night blight. Fungal blight. In my time, 1 spray of carbendazim would fix it. But here, nothing. No medicine, no sprayer, nothing at all. The spores have already spread. If I don't control it, the whole field will be infected. This whole crop of sweet potatoes is done for. Wood ash is alkaline, it can kill fungus. Lime is stronger, but it will burn the roots. Bitter spirit leaves have antiseptic and insect-repelling effects. I have all 3, but I haven't tested the ratios. Applying them directly to the field. Will it cure the disease or burn the seedlings? Nobody knows. At dawn, I'll mix them. Start with a small patch. Treat a dead horse as if it's still alive. Madam Su. What's wrong with these seedlings? It's a disease, it spreads. This patch too, yellowing. Yesterday, there wasn't this much. Can this tea still be harvested? Give me half a day. Heat, it's the heat. I saw this when I was little. The old folks called it fire blight. One plant catches it, the whole field is doomed. The year my father grew sweet potatoes, when the fire blight came, from 10 mu, we harvested less than 2. And Zhao, what can we do? The old folks had no cure. You just wait for it all to rot. Old Zhao's grandmother had no cure, because no one knew the cause of this disease. I know. Give me half a day. Jin Yang, this is a drug trial. 3 formulas. The lime ratio is different. First one has the least lime, third one the most. Let's observe for 2 days first. Second set of ratios. 2 parts plant ash, 1 part lime. Mix with bitter herb juice into a paste. Apply to both sides of the diseased leaves. Won't burn the seedlings and can suppress fungus. Let's go to the field. The leaves don't hurt. The leaves don't hurt. After medicine all done, they'll be better. The new sprouts are alive. Mom, the leaves. Is the medicine working? It worked. The medicine is effective. Our sweet potatoes won't die. Madam Su, this medicine really suppressed the fire blight. Look at this. I just broke off a new sprout. 3 leaves have grown. My father's 10 acres. If we'd had this medicine back then, the disease would have been controlled. But this season's yield will definitely be affected. We expected to triple the harvest. Now we'll be lucky to keep the original yield. Don't put all eggs in one basket. Relying only on sweet potatoes. One disease outbreak can wipe them out. Spices are high-end goods. Profit margin's high, but the cycle is long. Risk is concentrated. Field mice sell in volume, but the price is low. Duck eggs are short cycle. They lay in a month. And salted, they last half a year. Walk on 3 legs. If one leg goes lame, the other 2 can still carry you home. Starting tomorrow, we won't just farm. We'll raise ducks. And not just raise ducks. We'll salt eggs. Mom, you're starting something new again, right? Mom's gonna weave a bigger basket this time. Mom, what are you looking at? Looking at characters. In the future, when you've read more, you'll also need to understand the characters. There's something inside the characters. There's something inside the characters. Mom, I don't quite understand what you mean. Tea's gone cold. I saw everything that happened today. No need to prepare the carriage tomorrow. Not going? I thought you wanted to. He signed a long-term contract with shopkeeper Lu. If I go to the village and pressure him now, it'll just let shopkeeper Lu know I'm anxious. The long street is empty. This chess game isn't decided in one move. Let him run first. We'll talk when he messes up again. Tricky, interesting. Sweet potatoes, spices, seedling suppression, labor. Every item is clean. When shopkeeper Lu changed the contract, someone was beside him. That person wasn't shopkeeper Sun's assistant. It was shopkeeper Sun himself. He quietly helped me revise the terms. Not out of kindness. Today he changed them in my favor. Next time, maybe not. Still warm to the touch. What, Mom? Duck eggs? The ducks have started laying. Fresh duck eggs don't sell for much. At market, 3 cash for 2. After transport costs, it's not worth it. But if we salt them into salted duck eggs, each one sells for 5 cash, and they keep longer. Yellow clay, plant ash, salt, tea water. I have all 4 ingredients. Salted duck eggs aren't hard to make. The key is the ratio of salt and the curing time. Too little salt, the yolk won't ooze oil. Too much salt, and they'll be throat burning. In my past life, I did Junjiang experiments in a lab. In this life, I'll use the same method to salt duck eggs. The recipe is in my head, it won't be far off. Fine as flour. No scale, so I'll measure by hand, converting grams in my head. 3 formulas. More salt, less salt. We'll know in half a month. 2. 3. Jinyang, are you salting eggs? Aunt Lu, salted duck eggs. The mud paste is different each time. The salt ratio is different. First bowl has the most salt, second bowl medium, third bowl the least. After half a month, we'll open them and see which one oozes oil best, and which has the right saltiness. Then we'll use that formula from then on. Madam Sue, you're salting eggs? These eggs are fresh. The yolks will ooze oil when cured. Whether they ooze depends on how much salt you use. Too much salt, they ooze but burn the throat. Too little salt, no oozing. The balance has to be tested. I salted some when I was young. Old method, yellow rice wine, or salt. No plant ash. Where did you learn to add plant ash? Figured out myself. Plant ash is highly alkaline. It makes the egg white more tender, and the yolk releases oil more easily. But the ratio is hard to get right. Too much, and it tastes astringent. Wait half a month. After half a month, open them and we'll know. Half a month, time to open them. Huh. It's oozing. It's oozing. Jinyang, this oil smells amazing. Let me see. Heavens, the yolk is flowing like honey. Mom, this is delicious. Even better than a sugar figure. Mom, does this sell for more than field mice? Right, this is more expensive. Don't rush him. Let him taste it himself. You made this yourself? From your own duck's eggs? First jar just opened. This could be a side dish, or used in pastries. Goes with wine, or could be a gift. The saltiness is just right. The yolk oozes oil. Better than any I've eaten at Lord Joe's estate. How many do you have? First batch, 100 eggs. From now on, there'll be more every month. 5 cash each. I'll take all of them. Deal, shopkeeper. 5 cash each. That's double what we used to pay for salted duck eggs. These are salted duck eggs that ooze oil. Don't compare them with the dry ones on the market. Madam Su, could you also supply some of these salted duck eggs to me? I won't compete with ULI Tower for high-end business. I'll go through the grain and oil shop channel, selling to ordinary folks. Separate packaging. ULI Tower goes premium. I'll go affordable. I can do that, but I can only supply 300 eggs a month. ULI Tower gets 100. You get 200. My duck egg output is limited. I can't supply more. Fine. 200 is enough. Mom, this soil can't grow crops, can it? Can't grow crops, but can raise ducks. Sandy soil drains well. Ducks don't mind dampness. Sloping land has good ventilation, so disease is less likely. Check the price first. I'm afraid someone will drive it up. 8 acres of sloping land. Build a duck shed on the top. Dig a pond at the bottom. Plant fruit trees on the slope. That's a ready-made, circular farm. Check the price first. Unclaimed wasteland. By rule, 1 tael per acre. 8 acres, 8 taels. The money on hand, plus the deposit for the next batch, is just enough. I'm just afraid someone will drive up the price. Madam Sue, that land has been barren for years. Nobody wanted it, then you come along and buy it. It's a good thing. But last night someone else came asking about that plot. Who? Gu Dalong. He said he was asking for someone else. Gu Dalong doesn't have money to buy land himself. There's only one person behind him. Shopkeeper Sunday, according to the rules, for ownerless wasteland. First to pay gets it, or the highest bidder. By rule, the highest bidder. Then I'll offer 12 taels. Jinyang, where do we get that? This is all my savings. 8 taels of silver, 500 copper coins. Still short 3.5 taels. My son left this for me before he went to the Zhou mansion. Pawned, it could be worth a few hundred coppers. Saved up for years. Use it for now, Madam Sue. This is a hairpin my mother left me. I can't let you take it for nothing. Once we buy this land, we need to clear it, build a duck shed, dig a pond, plant fruit trees, and later raise 200 ducks. All this work, I can't do it alone. How do we calculate? Labor shares for those who work Each day of clearing counts as 1 labor note. 10 notes equal 1 share. When an orchard brings in a harvest, dividends will be paid according to labor shares. Today's pooled silver is for money shares. Those who contribute labor or money all get a share. That's a good idea. I'll have him come tomorrow. Granny Zhao, you know about planting fruit trees, pruning, pest control. You can teach us. 1 day of teaching counts as double labor notes. These old bones of mine are worth double? Then I won't be polite. From today on, this land belongs to everyone. She even took out her hairpin. Usually she won't even let anyone touch it. Madame Su really isn't having an easy time. That wasteland has been barren for years. No one ever gave a glance. Then she goes to buy it, and someone drives up the price. Who did this? No need to guess. Gu Dalong can't afford land himself. Who's behind him? Didn't it all come out at the clan hall last time? From today on, this land belongs to everyone. Those who put in money, put in money. Those who put in work, put in work. We're all in the same boat. If the boat capsizes, no one gets away. If the boat reaches shore, we all share the fish. This method is more solid than hiring people. So could we also buy a share? My husband is idle in winter anyway. Madame Su, 12 taels. You offer 12 taels. They offer 10 taels. Highest bidder, the land is yours. Zhao Lijing. Why does the deed say 7 mu and 3 fun? It was always 7 mu 3 fun. Strange. The old register says 8 mu, but the tax rolls from recent years record 7 mu 3 fun. Zhao Lijing. Who owns that 7 fun? It's on the border of Qingzhou village and Lushu village. I'll have to look into it. But the land is yours now, even if it's 7 mu 3 fun. Or 8 mu. Let's work it first. I'll help you investigate that 7 fun. The old register records 8 mu. The tax rolls records 7 mu 3. Someone altered the books. That 7 fun was taken. Someone who can alter the books isn't an ordinary farmer. First, develop the 7 mu 3 you have. Sooner or later, we'll get to the bottom of those 7 fun. But there's no time now. I can't let him wait. The 20 perilla plants in the yard corner are for seeds. I planted all 3 new rows of spice fields. When this harvest comes in, it should yield 10 caddies of dried goods. Jin Yang, don't rush about that 7 fun. First, plant what we can plant. As for the boundary issue, we'll talk about it when the first fruits appear. Those 7 fun didn't disappear from the registers for no reason. Jin Yang, about those 7 fun. Old register says 8 mu. Tax roll says 7 mu 3. A difference of 7 fun. It can't be a slip of the pen. The person who altered the books. What status must they have? Someone altered the books. They cut those 7 fun out of Qingzhou village's boundary. I'm an ordinary farmer. But no matter who it is, I'm going to get to the bottom of those 7 fun. Let's go to Li Zhang's house. Why is he here? He actually came in person. Madame Su, I've heard so much about you. Shopkeeper's son. The county town isn't big enough for your business? Coming to the village to compete with me for wasteland? Madame Su is joking. In business, you go where the profit is. I've taken a liking to this plot. I'm planning to plant fruit trees. Does shopkeeper's son know about fruit trees? If I don't, I can hire someone. Then do you know this land is sandy soil? To plant fruit trees, you need deep plowing, improve the soil, and wait 3 years for fruit. Shopkeeper's son can afford to wait? Shopkeeper's son offering 10 taels was out of respect. Madame Su offers 12 taels. Bold move. But Zhao Lijing hasn't officially transferred that land yet, has he? The price can still be negotiated. I offer 15 taels. Shopkeeper's son. Madame Su already paid 12 taels yesterday. Payment can be refunded. Highest bidder gets it. That's the rule. The rule is on my side. Let him talk. Isn't that shopkeeper's son in the silk gown? Why'd he come himself? Last time in court, he let Gu Dalong be his pawn. This time no pawn. He's stepping in himself. 15 taels? That land isn't worth 15 taels. He's determined to stop Madame Su from buying it. Watch, Madame Su won't be bullied. She wants to pressure me in front of the whole village? Then I'll make it clear in front of the whole village. All fellow villagers. I, Su Jin, want to buy this wasteland to plant fruit trees and raise ducks. These Andes beside me pooled their retirement savings for me. Why? Because they trust me. Shopkeeper's son, are you offering 15 taels for this land? Because you really want to plant fruit trees. or just to stop me from buying it? His silence is the answer. If it's the latter, you grab this land today, I'll find another tomorrow. You grab one, I find another. Qingzhou village has plenty of wasteland. But shopkeeper's son, how many times can your silver handle throwing 15 taels out? Is this land worth 15 taels? You know better than I do. You're a businessman. Taking a loss once is strategy. Doing it twice makes you a fool. Ha, what sharp tongue. I underestimated her. Haha, shopkeeper's son. I already handed over 12 taels to Zhao Lijing last night. You offer 15 taels only today. By rule, first to pay gets it. If you're not satisfied, then let's drag this out. I'll wait with you. I live in a village, after all. I'm happy to come sit at Zhao's doorstep every day. You come from the county. It takes at least half an hour. You come once, I come once. Let's see who runs out of patience first. By rule, Madame Su paid first. The deed transfers today. Signed, wife and mother. The 3 phone is mine. Good move. I underestimated him. Madame Su, good move. Take this piece of land. But Madame Su, business isn't just for one season. Today you've seriously offended shopkeeper's son. Even if I hadn't offended him, he wouldn't let me go. Might as well offend him thoroughly. Ah, true. The land is in hand. Next, break ground. The shelters need to be rebuilt. The pond needs to be dug deeper. He's waiting for me in the shadows. Every day sooner counts. He's waiting for me in the county town. But I'm not afraid. Why? Because they trust me. Shopkeeper's son, you offered 15 taels for this land. Do you really want to plant fruit trees? Or just to stop me from buying it? First mark the lines, then build the shelters. Step by step. Build the duck shed here. South-facing, not cold in winter, ventilated in summer. The way you're going at it, you're faster than officials measuring land. How long will this take? No matter how many rocks, there'll be a day they're all moved. First clear the rocks. After rocks, turn the soil. After turning, dig the pond. Step by step. No matter how hard the ground, it's no match for human determination. Ah, the hose blunted. This ground is really hard. Getting old, move 2 rocks and need a rest. But after resting, you still have to move. If it breaks, it breaks. Wrap it and keep going. Cut hands? No matter, as long as the land is cleared. Madame Su, this land has too many rocks. Can't clear 2 foot of land in a day. 7 mu and 3 foot of land. When will we ever finish? Rocks cleared? Still have to turn soil. Soil turned, still need to dig pond. Jin Yang, it's just a few of us. Really not enough hands. Not enough hands? Then call people, Sister Wang. Didn't your son want to join the cooperative shares? Call him tomorrow. Okay, I'll tell him tonight. And Zhao, you said last time that old Qian next door want to come. He's been talking about it for a while. I'll drag him here tomorrow. Starting tomorrow, we'll change our approach. Those with strength move rocks. Those with experience turn soil. Those with skill build stone walls. Split into 3 groups. Each group does its own job. Faster than all rushing together. With more people, the land comes alive. Today we work in groups. Old Qian leads 1 group moving rocks. Aunt Zhao leads 1 group turning soil. Sister Wang leads 1 group building stone walls. Whichever group finishes today's quota first gets an extra serving of salted duck eggs at dinner. Salted duck eggs, Madame Su. Don't regret it. Old Qian, save your breath. Moving rocks isn't just about strength. You need to know how to read the cracks. Go quickly and tell your father. 1 more person, 1 more pair of hands. Can't let old Qian's group have all the salted duck eggs. Ha! The rocks are piled into a mountain, takes up space, and causes trouble. What to do? Madame Su, this rock pile takes up at least half a mu. Nowhere to dump them. Nowhere to stack them. Old Qian, we don't throw the rocks away. Build walls, build walls. Build walls. For the shelters, use rocks to build foundations. On the slope, use rocks to build retaining walls. The leftover gravel paves the path, from the top of the slope to the bottom. In future, on rainy days, carrying eggs and ducks, feet won't slip. In my life, I've moved countless rocks. First time I've heard rocks can be used this way. Pick flat ones. Flat ones hold steady. Round ones won't stack high. You only thought about paving the path. Didn't think about selecting rocks, did you? I don't know about selecting rocks. Aunt Zhao, you teach them. At your age, your eyes are more accurate than a ruler. You lead the wall building group. What about the salted duck eggs? The soil turning group and wall building group. Moving rocks is heavy work. Then our moving rock group gets an extra egg. If not enough, we'll make up with field mice. Anyway, I won't let you go back empty-handed. Rocks for building walls? Before, anyone who moved rocks on the slope cursed. But Madame Su treats rocks like bricks. My daughter-in-law said a couple days ago she wanted to come. I told her to quit acting proud. Now the shareholder list is several pages long. Isn't that old Qian? His wife said he came before dawn, carried 3 baskets of rocks, and hasn't rested yet. And Aunt Zhao's group is really efficient. If you can't move them, rest a while. I've finished building this wall. I can lend you 2 people. Yeah. Stop arguing. There are enough duck eggs for everyone. But you have to finish building the wall first. Push that 2 inches. More useful than me moving stone baskets. Madam Su, come down and look at this. There's something wrong with this rock. Doesn't look like a natural rock. These marks are characters. Someone carved characters on it. Boundary stone. East reaches here. That's 7-foot field. It's the boundary stone of Green Bamboo Village. Keep working. Finish building the wall first. I'll handle the matter of this stone. The land is in our grasp. The land is there. No matter who alters the register, it's useless. Zhao Lijing is willing to go with us. It means the old register's 8 mu can withstand scrutiny. But they've been growing fruit trees there for over 10 years. They won't admit fault just because of a boundary stone, whether through civil or military means. Tomorrow the duck pond will be nearly done. The stone walls are also up. Once we get the land back, life will be secure. Madam Su, let's go. Zhang Laosan has been farming that 7 foot of land for over 10 years. You can't just take it. Who remembers the old register from over 10 years ago? When Zhang Laosan reclaimed the land, no one said it was Green Bamboo Village's land. Besides, who knows if he just buried that boundary stone? Zhang Lijing, the characters on the boundary stone have been weathered for decades. The moss on it is thicker than my duck shed. Couldn't be faked in a short time. Invite the county office to inspect, then we'll know. So what? Zhang Laosan reclaimed the land. Zhang Laosan planted the fruit trees. You have an old register, and you think you can take back someone's land? Who wants to take my land? My fruit trees just started bearing. Taking the land? Jin Yang, they have numbers. If you take the land, first compensate me for the fruit trees. Zhang Laosan, you just said you reclaimed the land and planted the fruit trees. Do you remember the year you opened the wasteland? Was there a boundary stone here? Zhang Lijing, the old register clearly records it as 8 mu. The deed in your hand says 7 mu, 3 fun. The missing 7 fun is exactly the plot Zhang Laosan occupies. Zhang Laosan, what do you have to say now? Zhang Laosan, you farmed it for over 10 years. Never paid a single coin in rent. Green Bamboo Village never held it against you. Now I need to take it back. How is it someone else's land all these years? It's not bullying you. It's returning it to its rightful owner. Zhang Laosan, I won't take your land for free. 2 options. Which option do you choose? First, you move the fruit trees. I'll compensate you at market price for the 3-year-old trees. I'll pay market price for each tree. You take the trees, return the land to me. Leave a second tree. Sell me the tree and the land together at a discount. How much effort did you put into clearing the land? How much did the trees cost you? Name your price. One more thing. Zhang Laosan, you haven't paid rent in over 10 years. You've been taking fruit for free all that time. If we really tally that up, you're in the wrong. I'm offering a discount today to give you a way out. If you don't take it, we'll settle this at the county court. Then you'll have to return the land, lose the trees, and pay rent for all those years. Old 3, he's telling the truth. The law doesn't take sides. In court, you won't have a leg to stand on. Third brother. You decide. You said a discount? At market price. I won't shortchange you. Deal at discount. The trees stay, you pay. The land is yours. The boundary marker is set. The border is clear. From now on, this 7/10 of land belongs to Green Bamboo Village. These fruit trees, I've watered them for over a decade. Even this morning I watered them. After today, they won't be mine anymore. I've calculated the money, not a coin short. Good that he accepted. The look he gave me, it wasn't hatred. It was we'll see. I think we've made an enemy. Madam Su, your brother's back, but the grudge is set. I know. Jin Young, when he left just now, he didn't look back. If I were him, losing land I'd worked for over a decade, I wouldn't look back either. But I paid a fair price for his trees. Not a single coin short. I did what I could. The rest. Leave it to time. Third brother. Let it go. That woman took the land with just a few words. I heard she's offended more than just our county. Shopkeeper's son lost out to her too. Should we go find shopkeeper's son? No need to find him. He'll come to us. She says she didn't bully me. I want to see how long she can last in this village. The eastern boundary has been reclaimed. Total area, exactly 8 mu. Redraw the land map tomorrow. Submit to Li Zheng for record. Brother's back. Life goes on. I don't know how Zhang Laosan's words will come true. I won't think about it now. Tomorrow I still have to draw the map. Eight mu, duck pond, orchard, spice field. The foundation is laid. But shopkeeper's son won't leave me alone. Mother, someone from the county came. Shopkeeper Zhou sent word he needs to see you. He wants you to come back quickly. Everything is arranged. Yes. Someone in the next county is dumping salted duck eggs at low prices. Shopkeeper Zhou asks if he can lower the price. Wilai Tower also came. What happened with Shopkeeper Liu? Shopkeeper Liu says someone is trying to poach the supply contract. Their price is 20% lower than yours. He asks if he can give a definite answer. Jin Yang, Gu Dalong, took people to make trouble on the wasteland. He says that piece of land belongs partly to the Gu family. Have you seen those cheap duck eggs from the next county? No, just they're cheap. Let him see what oozing oil really means. Go back and tell Shopkeeper Zhou. No price cut. My salted duck eggs. 1 slice. The yolk oozes oil. What do those cheap ones look like cut open? Let him compare. If he wants to buy cheap stock, that's fine. His choice. But my price stays. That's a bold statement. I need to get back and tell Shopkeeper Zhou. Next is the Yueli Tower matter. Tell Shopkeeper Liu. The original sample of the seasoning was sealed in a jar. The wax seal was applied by his own hand. Whoever wants to poach his supply, have him bring a sample for comparison. If it beats mine, not another word. If not, he can undercut that person's price. Jin Yang, are you going to chase them with a carrying pole again? No need to chase. He won't start anything now. He's just standing at the edge of the land, saying it belongs to the Gu family. I won't use force. I have something better than a carrying pole. Shopkeeper Liu says. The contract specifies the sample as the standard. No change of supplier. As for Shopkeeper Zhou, the cheap duck eggs from the next county are poor quality. Customers aren't buying. Shopkeeper Zhou says. Su Jin's goods are still better. Gu Dalong was scared off by Su Jin's few words. That document in his hand. He didn't even dare to look at it. Ha! 3 matters, not even 1 hour. All resolved just like that. Shopkeeper Liu said he won't switch suppliers. Shopkeeper Zhou tasted the county's duck eggs. Salty and dry, no oil. Madame Su's goods are still the best. Shopkeeper's son isn't testing the waters this time. He's attacking on 3 fronts. He wants to make it so I can't handle all sides at once. He didn't expect me to not run. I just stayed home. One by one, I'll settle them. If I stay calm, he panics. 3 matters, all resolved. He didn't win this round. He didn't win, so he'll think of the next move. There are now 80 ducks in the pond. 40 are laying eggs. The other 40 will start next month. Jin Yang, time to eat. Come home. Uh-huh. Big brother, what did you write? Heaven and earth, dark and yellow. The universe, vast and wild. Mother taught me. 8 years old, and his sleeves are already too short. Juan is 8 now. He recites the 3-character classic flawlessly. Arithmetic? I've been teaching him double-digit addition and subtraction. It's time to send him to school. Son, do you want to go to school? A teacher will instruct you. You'll learn together with classmates. Mother, tuition is expensive, isn't it? Don't worry about tuition. Let mother handle it. You just study hard. Mother, Yaya also wants to study. You're still little. When you're as big as your brother. Heaven and earth, dark and yellow. The universe, vast and wild. You are. Master Chin, given name Fu. Su Jin, from Green Bamboo Village. This is my son, called Gu Wangin. He is 8 this year. I wish to enroll him. What books has he read? 3-character classic, 1,000-character classic. I taught in the beginning. The rest I read on my own, but there's much I don't understand. Réciter à passage. Heaven and earth, dark and yellow. The universe vast and wild. Sun and moon wax and wane. Stars spread across the sky. Cold comes and heat goes. Autumn harvests and winter stores. Leap days complete the year. The pitch pipes harmonize the yin and yang. Clouds rise and bring rain. Dew condenses into frost. You're only 8. Do you actually recognize these characters? Or are you just reciting by rote? I recognize them. My mother drew the characters on the ground with a branch. Stroke by stroke, she taught me. Later, when he went to the county to deliver goods, he bought a used book from shopkeeper Joe. I learned from it. I circled the characters I didn't know. And when mother came back, I asked her, come with me. Heaven and earth, dark and yellow. Who's that? Today we'll have a dictation test. The material is last month's 1,000-character classic. The first 40 lines. Open your notebooks. You too. Write as much as you can. How long did your mother teach you? From the time I could hold a twig. I don't remember exactly how long. I only remember writing 20 characters every day. Only after finishing could I go play on the ridge. Madam Sue, I've examined this child. Would you like to see his drafts, master? There are a few more at home. He practices calligraphy every day. After writing one side, he can't bear to throw it away. Turns it over and writes on the other side. A few are old ledgers he got from shopkeeper Joe, cut from the margins. The characters are small but clear. Master, you want to test his knowledge. I see what he knows every day when he writes. But you've seen too many students. I want you to see how he works in his daily practice. This child isn't afraid of exams. What he fears is not even being given the chance to take one. Madam Sue, I just asked your son what his name was. He said his name is Gu Wangin, that you named him. A child who can explain the origin of his own name. Was not taught by rote memorization. The 1,000-character classic, not a single wrong stroke. He didn't go back to check any of the characters, and he wiped the charcoal dust off the edges himself before handing it in. Such habits aren't formed overnight. I've taught in Yinshui County for 20 years. I've seen too many students. There are gifted ones and diligent ones, but those who are both gifted and diligent. Your child may not be the most gifted, but he has one virtue. He can sit still. At 8, to have such focus. He's cut out for studying. I accept this student. Just now at the back row, when he was writing from memory, several students nearby were curious, turned around to watch him write. He didn't even lift his eyelids. Thank you, master. Tuition, 2 taels. Stationery, 1 tael per year. You said just now you can afford it. If you could afford it, you'd have prepared the tuition long ago. Fine, I'll take this student. From now on, no matter what anyone says, this school is mine. The student is accepted by me. Come to class tomorrow. Late? You'll stand as punishment. Thank you, master. Tuition, 2 taels. Stationery, 1 tael. Suji spices and duck eggs. A few months' worth of goods sold. We've saved enough for this long ago. Don't rush him. Let him figure it out himself. These are from your own ducks. The first jar just opened. This would be a dish. A snack. Goes with wine. Can be gifted. The saltiness is just right. The yolk oozes oil, better than any I've had at Joe Manor. How many do you have? The first batch, 100. Every month thereafter. 5 coppers each. I'll take them all. Agreed, shopkeeper. 5 coppers each. That's twice as much as the salted duck eggs we bought before. These are eggs that ooze oil. You compare them to the run-of-the-mill ones that don't? Madam Su, could you supply some of these salted duck eggs to me too? I won't compete with Yueli Tower for the high-end market. I'll go through the grain and oil shop channel. Sell to common folk. Separate packaging. Yueli Tower goes premium. I'll go affordable. Okay, but I can only supply 300 per month. Yueli Tower gets 100. You get 200. Duck egg production is limited. I can't supply more. Fine. 200 is enough. Oh. Everyone move aside. Zhang Daniel. He pushed me and stepped on my book. Stepped on my hand. What's going on? Shut up. Our family's land deed clearly states, east to the crooked neck tree, west to the river, south to the boundary marker. It's all written on the deed. What your father said. Is that the rule? My father said his family has farmed it for over 10 years. Your father farmed it for 10 years. Does that make it your land? Bullies use their strength to oppress the weak, overwhelming the few with a mini 70 strokes. Stick out your hand. I can't clench it. Should be better tomorrow. The master has already punished whoever did it. He's looking at me. I'm not afraid of him. Zhang Lao-san, your son bullied my son. I'm not scared. Come on, let's go home. Well done. You didn't cry today, and you didn't fight back. No fighting at school. That's the master's rule. First time, I handle it. Second time, your father in heaven handles it. Third time, the heavens handle it. Hey. Don't tell your mother. That woman is not ordinary. I finally understand. This so-called school is just a knife in the hands of these adults. Delivering vegetables was a pretext. The real purpose was to see Master Qin. I need to ask clearly, and I need to speak clearly. Who did this? Zhang Lao-san. How do you know? Last time at school, his son stepped on Lil Bao's hand. Last time, the boundary dispute. He lost 7/10 of land. Now the spice field is destroyed. 3 incidents, same person. I can't be wrong. Report to the authorities. No evidence. Since he dared come the dead of night, he wouldn't leave evidence. Don't make a fuss for now. I'll find a way. Are you sure it's Zhang Lao-san? Sure. But no evidence. Can't report it. Then what do you plan to do? Catch the evidence. Thief. Ah. It really is Zhang Lao-san. He comes in the night to destroy people's fields. Last time, the boundary issue was settled with compensation. Not a copper less. Now he destroys the field. What is this if not revenge? This man is so petty. A grudge between adults, coming at night to pull up seedlings. Li Zheng is here. Even his buttons are mis-buttoned. Tonight, no one can save you. Roots broken. Leaves crushed. These are seedlings I protected for months. Every single one. Now they lie in the mud, like birds with their necks snapped. Zhang Lao-san. Those 7/10 of land. I compensated at market price. Your fruit trees. You didn't lose out. What more do you want? At school, your son stepped on my son's hand. The master punished him. I didn't pursue it. Now you come at night to destroy my field. Tell me, Sujin, what have I ever done to wrong you? You stole my family's land. My son was beaten at school. Our Zhang family has lived in Lushu village for generations. No one ever dared to take my land. A widow like you, what gives you the right? Your land? The boundary marker is the proof. It's recorded in the old registers. Qingzhou village territory. I compensated at market price. You accepted the money for the fruit trees. If you don't agree, go sue me at the county court. But instead of reporting, you came to wreck my field. Zhao Lijing. Caught red-handed. Report to the magistrate. Tie him up. Send him to the county yamen tomorrow. Zhang Lao-san deliberately destroyed another's farmland. According to law, 20 lashes. Compensate for losses. What's this? Why this color? Songhua eggs. Modify the recipe from salted duck eggs. Increase the proportion of plant ash, added lime, and tea dust. Purer than salted duck eggs. Can be stored longer. This one is even more flavorful than salted eggs. Mother, this egg is green. Ah, I want to eat the green one. No salty eggs. Salty, but fragrant. Go to shopkeeper Zhou's. Let him taste the spices first. The perilla and fennel in the fields are almost ready for a second harvest. This batch has good appearance. Bring them along. Madame Su. I've never seen anything like this. It's not salted duck eggs. Not preserved eggs. More fragrant than preserved eggs. Purer than salted eggs. Hey, but it doesn't sell in the county town. Salted duck eggs, 5 won each. That's already the ceiling ordinary folks can accept. This thing is priced at 10 won. People who can afford it. In the entire county, no more than 50 households. Shopkeeper Zhou, you don't need to sell in the county town. I want to find a sales channel through the Zhou estate. At the Zhou estate, I do know someone. Surname Shun, deals in north-south goods. High standards, ordinary stuff doesn't interest him. That's the one who handed over his name card at ULI Pavilion last time. Boss Shun. Him. Last time he tasted your field rats on the street. He mentioned you to me when he got back. Your goods could even rank in the top 3 at the Zhou estate. No need to go to the Zhou estate. Invite him to Green Bamboo Village. Invite him? Boss Shun is a major merchant of the Zhou estate. Ask him to condescend to come to the village. Shopkeeper Zhou, in your letter just write, Songhua eggs, only this one place. No other outlet. Add one more sentence. The perilla and fennel have also reached second harvest quality, even better than the last batch. If he doesn't come, these eggs and spices will appear elsewhere later. Ha ha ha. Madam Sue, you're becoming more and more like a businesswoman. It's not that I seem like one. It's that the goods are good. Good goods give you confidence. The small workshop is in perfect order. Boss Shun, please. What is this thing called? Songhua eggs. Named because the egg white has pine flower patterns. How is it made? A secret recipe. I'm afraid I cannot disclose it. When you were selling spices at the entrance of ULI Pavilion, I already thought you were not ordinary. Today, these Songhua eggs surprise me even more. How many can you make in a month? Currently, 300 eggs per month. In half a year, we can reach 1,000. I'll take all of them. Name your price. Perilla, 25 won per caddy. Fennel, 50 won per caddy. You can see the quality. No bargaining. Songhua eggs, 10 won each. All right, deal. But I also have one condition. Inspect the workshop. Inspect the workshop. I want to see your workshop right now. Good goods are just a stepping stone. The workshop must be standardized. Boss Shun, please. June Sue's third batch. Madam Sue, your place is too crude. Crude as it is. The goods are good. I've been in the North-South goods trade for 20 years. I've never seen a workshop that can produce such quality under these conditions. Produce this appearance. I'll sign a contract. But in 3 months, I'll come to inspect again. By then, I hope to see a more orderly workshop. But today, I can't leave empty-handed. 50 Songhua eggs in stock. 50 salted duck eggs. Alahite. Spices. 5 caddies of perilla. 3 caddies of fennel. I'll take them back to test cell with my wines. Aunt Lou, move the goods. 50 salted duck eggs. 5 won each. 251. 50 Songhua eggs. 10 won each. 501. Total, 1,025 won. That's 1 tael, 2 mace, 3 candarines of silver. Once the workshop is standardized, you won't be just a farm woman anymore. You'll be a supplier. The status of a supplier is valuable. The quality of the spices is indeed good. From now on, send me word at each harvest. I'll come to inspect the site and take the perilla and fennel while I'm at it. The Zhou Estate Pharmacy will take as much as you have. 3 months later, this workshop has to be rebuilt. Expand the workshop. Standardize the processes. This is the only way to grow big. Starting next month, double the production of Songhua eggs. Supply both spices and duck eggs together. Boss Shun's carriage won't leave empty from now on. The calm before the storm. I need to use this time to lay a solid foundation. Sufin, he made his move. Sister Wang, are you telling the truth? Absolutely true. My nephew on my mother's side works in the county office. He saw it with his own eyes. The Sun family has put out a statement. They will not show mercy. The feed supply has been cut off. 40 ducks, taken away 3 days ago. Shopkeeper's son is targeting the entire farmstead. Aunt Lou, go and take inventory of our stored grain. Gather all the sweet potato vines and old vegetable leaves together. I'll find shopkeeper Zhou to see if he can spare some grain. If that really doesn't work, we'll have to prioritize feeding the children. The adults can just have some thin gruel. Miss Sue, it's not that I don't want to help you. It's that the Zhou Estate's Sun family sent word. My small shop simply cannot afford to offend them. Miss Sue, I really don't dare. Elder Sun's informants are probably watching outside. If he finds out I sold grain to you, I won't be able to get goods from the Zhou Estate in the future. I'm a small business. I can't bear that risk. Teacher Ching, that student you teach. the son of a merchant's widow. I hear he's quite resourceful out there. His tree ginseng was planted by himself. Teacher Qin, you should go back. Someone reported that Su Jin evaded taxes. Every transaction is recorded clearly. The handwriting is neat. Items are clearly categorized. Come back in 3 days. Be prepared. 3 days later, they came again. 3 days later, they came again. How are we supposed to live like this? Feed supply cut off. Store grain only lasts 5 days. Teacher Qin said, the county school is pressuring to have Xiaobao drop out. News from 3 fronts, all within less than half an hour. I'll go to the county yamen. Jin Yang. These 3 things happening on the same day. Is it a coincidence? It's not a coincidence. And it's not something one person could orchestrate. County school instructor. The supply sources of all grain shops. Shopkeeper's son alone doesn't have that much influence. The Zhou Estate's Sun family has personally entered the fray. Madam Su, there are some things I shouldn't say, but I'll speak bluntly. The Sun family has deep roots in the Zhou Estate. 3 generations of management. It's not just shopkeeper's son's doing. How long can you magistrate hold out? At most 1 month. Thank you, magistrate, for 1 month. Miss Su, Magistrate Wang's side is not like before. The Zhou Estate's Sun family also sent him a message. He had no choice but to give up. I understand. Feed supply cut off. The school is under pressure. The yamen investigated. Boss Shun is also holding out. Every path points in the same direction. The key is at the Zhou Manor. The door of the grain shop. Magistrate Wang's words. Shopkeeper Zhou's words, each one like an abacus bead. There's one thing. Jin Yang, you've worked hard. Cannot leave this home, even if these 2 pieces of paper are gone, must be kept close to the skin. Jin Yang, are you really going to Zhou Manor alone? The Sun family's roots are in Zhou Manor. Waiting here means only getting beaten. Feed supply cut off. School applying pressure. Officials auditing taxes. All pressure from above. The key is not in the county town. In Zhou Manor, but you don't know anyone there. I know in person. Your mother will be away for a few days. You stay with Grandma Lu. Listen to Grandma Lu. Big brother goes to school every day. Little sister helps Grandma Lu feed the ducks. When mother returns, I'll bring you sugar figurines from Zhou Manor. Better than the ready-made ones. Mother, you don't know how many days? But mother promises she will come back. Can't look back. If I look back, I won't be able to leave. No matter how big Zhou Manor is, Boss Shin's shop is the first stop. Madam Su, you are too bold, coming to Zhou Manor alone. Do you know how much power the Sun family has in Zhou Manor? I don't know, so I came to ask Boss Shin. The Sun family has operated in Zhou Manor for 3 generations. The eldest branch controls north-south goods. The second branch runs the money house. The third branch holds a council seat in the Merchants Guild. Not something you can touch. What about inside the Sun family? The 3 branches are united like iron. Actually, the second and third branches are fighting over the inheritance. I've been fighting for years, but that's their closed-door affair. You're an outsider. Does the Sun family have any weaknesses? In the accounts, anything that gives them away? The Sun family used to have an accountant. Surname Su, driven out 3 years ago. Some say he knew too much. Now rents a broken house in the South City alley, making a living by writing letters for others. Found him, gray hair, patched long gown. That's the man Boss Shin mentioned. Old sir, may I ask your name? My surname is Su. Writing a letter or a petition? I'd like to ask you about someone, the Sun family. Who are you? Someone the Sun family has driven to desperation. Follow me. The Sun family kicked me out. Because I'm old. And because of the accounts I kept for the second branch. The third branch got a hold on me. I took the blame. Didn't even get my retirement money. Mr. Su, I need the Sun family's weakness. Anything will do. A woman like you fighting the Sun family? I have 2 children behind me. If I don't move against them, I'll have nothing left. The Sun family's real accounts are not in the counting room. The Sun family has a secret ledger. Records their shady deals. Tax embezzlement, bribery, seizing people's property. That ledger is hidden behind the plaque in the ancestral hall. How do you know? Because I was the one who first made that secret ledger. How can I get it? The Sun family ancestral hall is usually off limits to outsiders. Only on the 8th day of the 12th month, during ancestor worship, they invite a performance troupe to enliven the event. People from a troupe have a chance to approach the main hall. How many days until the 8th? 3 days. How does the troupe get in? The Yixing troupe from South City. Every year they do. Their troupe master is named Zhou. I know him. 20 years ago, his father was a street performer, cheated by someone. I wrote the petition for him. Troupe master Zhou owes me a favor. 3 days. The 8th day, the secret ledger in the Sun ancestral hall, behind the plaque. If I can get in, I can get it. The Sun family has been suppressing me at both county and prefecture levels for so long. No one has ever tripped them up. This time, I'll make this secret ledger their first fall. Your mother will come back. Enter the ancestral hall. Take the secret ledger. Retreat safely in 3 steps. Not a single step can be wrong. Today is the 7th day of the 12th month. Tomorrow is the ancestral worship day. Today I must find the Yixing troupe. Oh. Aunt Lou, the bean cakes are gone. What will the ducks eat tomorrow? The sweet potato vines in the field can last 2 more days. Jean Yang said before she left, to wait for her return. This is Miss Su Jean. She wants to ask for a meal at your place. You, a woman, want to enter the Sun ancestral hall. Why? The Sun family is not to be trifled with. I've been in Zhou Manor for 20 years. Every year, I go to the Sun Manor. At noon. Those guards at the Sun Manor aren't pushovers. I can disguise myself as a delivery boy bringing vegetables. Sneak into Zhou Manor. I'll bear all the consequences myself. Since he spoke up, I can only agree. But I have one condition. You must not expose the Yixing troupe. I swear. The 7th day of the 12th month is the day of worship. Mixing in with the Yixing troops procession is my only chance to enter the ancestral hall. The outer wall of the ancestral hall is 3 zhang high. There's a drainage opening at the base of the wall. To reach the plaque, I need a table to stand on. Standing on the bench next to it, I can just reach. The hidden compartment has no padlock. The metal clasp has rusted. Probably hasn't been opened in a long time. 2 guards are mainly at the second courtyard gate. Going out the side door is a small alley. At the end of the alley is a river. Everything is arranged. Be careful tomorrow. This was sent by Aunt Lu through someone. Your mother hasn't returned, has she? It's him. The paper wrapper is covered in thick dust. Must not fall down. Damn. Guards. Grab that woman. Close the main gate. He moved the plaque. Stop him. 2 turns in the side corridor. Pass through the moon gate. Go straight to the end. At the end is the side door. Zhou's hand is trembling. Block the alley entrance. Jump. Don't let go. Don't let go. He jumped into the river. Go to the opposite bank, block the boats. Go downstream, find a boat. Can't take the official road. Ah. Need to find a place to spend the night. Tonight, stay here. Tomorrow, take the mountain road back to Yinshui County. The 3 layers of paper in my bosom press against my ribs. The cold seeps through the cloth. Time to move. Young lady? Where did you come from? How are you in this state? Sir, give me a ride. I'm going to Yinshui County. I'll pay with copper coins. First, drink some water. There are many wild animals on this mountain path. How can a woman like you pass the night? Sir, we must hurry on the road. Yunnan County is near. Your mother said she would definitely come back. Mother promised me. The secret ledger is in hand. But the Sun family's fast horses are already in motion. Must get ahead before the Sun family reacts. Deliver the ledger into Magistrate Wang's hands. Thank you. He dared. He dared to touch the account books. Shopkeeper's son, Magistrate Wang summons you. Carrying swords, not water and fire staves. Here they come. Here they come. Shopkeeper's son is being taken away by the sword-bearing guards. Yinshui County is about to turn upside down. The staves are already touching the ground. This case today must be serious. Last time I knelt here. This time I stand. Your Honor, this shrew sneaked into the Sun family ancestral hall, stole our Sun family genealogy, caught red-handed. Please hand her over to the Sun family for punishment. Shopkeeper's son, you say she stole the genealogy? Are you sure it's the genealogy? Then, this account book, recording 10 years of tax evasion, bribery, and land seizure by the Sun family. Is that also part of your genealogy? It's over. Everything is in that account book. Sun Laosan. Your Sun family's deeds in Yinshui County. This magistrate has long heard of them. First, you instigated Gu Zhangshi to file false accusations. Then you used the magistrate to suppress her. Today, with solid evidence, you still dare to twist the truth in court? Guards. Sun Laosan is charged with bribery, tax evasion, and land seizure. Detain him pending trial. The Sun family grain shop is to be sealed immediately. Your first move was not the one I expected. 20 years of foundation, uprooted in one blow. If I drag this out any longer, everything will be ruined. Jin Yang, the copper coins will only last 10 more days. Shopkeeper's son has been arrested. The Sun family is still here. But Magistrate Wang is still here too. The Yamen follows evidence, not the Sun family's whims. Sell openly and honestly. No back alleys, no back doors. Just go to Shopkeeper Zhou, Shopkeeper Liu, and Boss Shun. Boss Shun. The Sun family is still in Zhou Prefecture. I pressured them in Zhou Prefecture before, because Shopkeeper Sun could still turn things around in the county town. Now that Shopkeeper Sun is in jail, the Sun family's foundation in the county is broken. Boss Shun has been waiting for this wind shift for over half a month. As soon as Shopkeeper Sun went in, the Sun family's side. The Sun family is still here. But Magistrate Wang is still here too. Shopkeeper Zhou, you've been in the grain business for 30 years. You don't wait for all the winds to die down before stepping out, do you? Salted duck eggs, 5 won each, 300 pieces. Century eggs, 10 won each, 100 pieces. All right. These eggs are truly fine goods. I'm worried about the Sun family. The ban was imposed by the Sun family. Now Shopkeeper Sun is in jail. Shopkeeper Liu, you're afraid of a man in jail biting back. Ha ha ha. Century eggs, 10 won. Salted duck eggs, 5 won. 200 of each. Madame Su. The Zhou family, the Sun family, sent someone to deliver a message before. I held on this long, refusing to cancel your order at Zhou Manor, waiting for this moment. You predicted well. Century eggs, 10 won. Salted duck eggs, 5 won. 300 of each. At the long-term price. Century eggs, add 10%. Shopkeeper Zhou, total, 2,500 won. Shopkeeper Liu, total, 3,000 won. Boss Shun, total, 4,800 won. Jin Yang, 3 shops combined, 10,300 won. 10,300 won converts to about 12 or 13 taels of silver. After deducting feed costs, labor dividends, and bamboo for the duck shed. Net profit, 6 taels. Enough to last 2 months. All 3 signed. Prices didn't drop. Last time I'd spare cash was late autumn. My son's wedding money is now in hand. Shopkeeper Sun has fallen. The Sun family won't just accept this. But these 3 contracts were signed openly and honestly. No back alleys. No back doors. Magistrate Wang is still in the yamen. He follows evidence. There's a big hole in the roof. Aunt Lu, I know. These materials are enough. Once the contract is signed, the spice business will be on track. And the duck eggs have a market. It's time. This main hall should be right here. If you want to settle in the village, you need a proper house. I think the spot is good. Backed by mountains, facing water, a fine location. Now that you have a son, you must think ahead for him. I think it's time he had a proper desk. By the window, good light for studying. Ha ha ha. Leave more room on the eastern side. Half a foot invites wealth. Ha ha ha. Grandpa Chien, can I ask you one more question? I'll put it up. Ha ha ha. Raising the ridge beam. Everyone try some, fresh out of the pot. Hey, look at those two. Is something going on? Huh. Old man, the grain is loaded too. Uncle Chien, please hang it up for me. Ha ha. Time to eat. To me. Missing you. Suhin. Suhin. Zhou Manor's Cross Street. Boss Shin says he'll cover the capital. Profit split 50-50. Zhou Manor. Our goods can reach Zhou Manor now. Cross Street. The busiest spot in Zhou Manor. Really, Miss Sue? Hee hee hee. And I can sit at this stone table like a scholar. Drink tea and read letters? Let me think. "10 days. The duck shed is up. Century eggs are being shipped out batch by batch. The green fruits in the orchard are beginning to redden. I've come this far, so my 2 children can have enough to eat, warm clothes, and an education. Now they're fed, warm, and in school. If I go to Zhou Manor, can I still hold on to all this? Wang Yin's handwriting is getting neater. Yin and that sky character, the stroke carries too long. Every duck here. Every ridge of land, I fought for them. Zhou Manor. Bigger shops. More silver. But also more complicated relationships. More social obligations. Less time with my children. Mother, something's troubling you. Hi. If you had to choose, stay here or go to Zhou Manor. Which would you pick? Here, Uncle Chin is here, Grandma Lu is here, and the duck pond. I pick here. Jing'an also picks here. There are butterflies here. Are there butterflies in Zhou Manor? Yes. But not as pretty as the ones on our ridges. Boss Shun. I'm not going to the Zhou Manor shop. Not going? Madam Sue, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. The Sun family has fallen. Zhou Manor has a huge opening in the north-south goods market. I know, but if I leave, who will manage the pus? Who will oversee the school? Aunt Lu and the others have followed me for nearly 2 years. The money they've saved. Their shares, all tied to this land. If I leave, what happens to them? And my son, he just got a foothold in the school. Teacher Chin says he can take the district exam next year. I can't pull up his roots, just earn more silver. Oh, Madam Sue. Every word you say is like a nail driven into this land. But I'm not saying I won't do business in Zhou Manor. Every word is hammered into this land. But I'm not refusing business with the Zhou family. I authorize you. You sell from my farm at the Zhou estate. You take goods from my farm. Sell at the Zhou estate. Profit split. You 70%, me 30%. The recipe stays mine. The goods stay mine. But I won't leave Green Bamboo Village. Madam Sue, you're the best businesswoman I've seen who farms. Fine. You 70%, me 30%? No. You 60%, me 40%. Your goods are worth this much. Deal. Horizontal and vertical strokes. Every stroke is set deep into the wood grain. Just like our life. It has taken root. From 2 acres of thin soil to an 8-acre farmstead. From a leaky shack to a door without a plaque. Heaven and earth, dark and yellow. Madam Sue, when I came last year, this was all wasteland. Your honor's visit brings light to my humble home. This tea from your fields? Wild tea from the courtyard, roasted by Madam Sue. Not precious, but it quenches thirst. 2 plaques. A cup of wild tea. This woman turned a wasteland into a paradise. The secret inspector himself came to Suji for tea. The wind rustles the perilla. The school children are out too. Now it seems I have everything. And yet nothing has changed. When I woke up, 2 hungry, gaunt children were beside me. In a crumbling shack. Now, they have enough to eat. They go to school. They have a home. So do I. Madam Sue, you're too bold. Coming to the Zhou estate alone. Do you know the Sun family's influence here? No, that's why I'm asking you, Boss Shen. The Suns have built power over 3 generations. The eldest branch controls north-south goods. The second branch runs the money house. The third branch holds a seat on the Chamber of Commerce. Not someone you can touch. What about inside the Sun family? The 3 branches are one solid block. Well, not exactly. The second and third branches are fighting over inheritance. Been at it for years, but that's their closed-door affair. You're an outsider. Does the Sun family have any weak spots? Anything in the accounts, something that could expose them? The Suns used to have an accountant named Sue. He was thrown out 3 years ago. Some say he knew too much. Now he rents a rundown room in the South Alley. He makes a living writing letters for people. Found him, gray hair, patched long gown. That's the man Boss Shen mentioned. Sir, what's your surname? Sue. Letter or petition? I want to ask about someone, the Sun family. Who are you? Someone the Suns have driven to the edge. Follow me. The Suns kicked me out. Because I'm old. And because the accounts I kept for the second branch were seized on by the third branch as leverage. I took the blame. Didn't even get my retirement money. Mr. Sue, I need the Suns' weak spot. Anything. A woman taking on the Suns? I have 2 children behind me. If I don't move against them, I'll have nothing left. The Suns' real books aren't in the counting house. They have a secret ledger. Records of their shady deals. Tax evasion, bribery, forced seizure of property. That ledger is hidden behind the plaque in the ancestral hall. How do you know? Because that secret ledger. I was the one who first made it. How can I get it? The Sun Ancestral Hall is off limits to outsiders normally. Only on the 8th day of the 12th month, during the ancestor worship. They invite a lion dance troupe to liven things up. The lion dancers can get close to the main hall. How many days until the 8th? 3 days. How does the lion dance troupe get in? The Yixing troupe from south of the city. They get the job every year. The troupe master is surnamed Zhou. I know him. 20 years ago, his father was a street performer, got cheated by a scammer. I wrote the petition for him. Troupe master Zhou owes me a favor. 3 days. The 8th day of the 12th month. The Suns have crushed me in Zhou County and at the county level for so long. No one has ever tripped them up. This time, I'll make this secret ledger their first fall. Your mother will come back. Aunt Lou, the bean cakes are gone. What will the ducks eat tomorrow? The sweet potato vines in the field can hold for 2 more days. Jin Yang said before she left. Wait till she comes back. This is Miss Su Jing. She'd like to scrounge a meal here. A woman like you wanted to enter the Sun Ancestral Hall. What for? The Suns are not to be trifled with. I've worked at the Zhou estate 20 years. I go to the Suns every year, at noon. Those guards of theirs aren't pushovers. I can disguise myself as a delivery boy bringing vegetables. Sneak into the Zhou compound. Whatever happens, I'll take full responsibility. Since he asked, I can only agree. But I have one condition. You must not expose the Yixing troupe. I swear. The 7th day of the 12th month is the day of the sacrifice. Mingling with the Yixing troop is my only chance to get into the ancestral hall. The outer wall of the hall is 3 zhang high. There's a drainage hole at the base. I need something to stand on to reach high. The bench beside the offering table, standing on it should be just enough. The hidden compartment has no lock. The clasp is already rusted. Looks like it hasn't been opened in a long time. 2 guards, mainly at the second gate. The side door leads to a small lane. At the end of the lane is the river. Everything is arranged. Be careful tomorrow. Aunt Lu sent this over with someone. Your mother hasn't returned yet, right? MM. That's him. The paper wrapper is thick with dust. Oh no. Someone come. Grab that woman. Close the main gate. He's moving, block him. Burst out of the alley mouth. Don't let go. He jumped in the river. Block the opposite bank. Get a boat. Search downstream. Find a boat. I need a place to spend the night. Huh. Tonight here. Tomorrow, take the mountain road back to Yinshui County. 3 layers of paper in my bosom, pressed against my ribs. The chill seeps through the cloth. Time to move. Miss, where did you come from? Look at the state of you. Uncle, give me a ride. I'm heading to Yinshui County. I have copper coins. Drink some water first. This mountain road's full of beasts. How did a woman like you survive the night? Uncle, we need to hurry. Yinshui County is almost here. Your mother said she'd definitely come back. The secret ledger is in hand. But the Sun's swift horses are already on the move. How dare he? How dare he touch the account books? Shopkeeper Son, the secret inspector requests your presence. He's out, he's out. Shopkeeper Son is being escorted away by armed guards. The sky over Yinshui County is about to change. This case today is no small matter. Your Honor, this shrew infiltrated the Sun ancestral hall. Stole the Sun family's ancestral genealogy. Caught red-handed. Please, Your Honor, hand her over to the Sun family for punishment. Shopkeeper Son, you say he stole the genealogy? Are you sure it's the genealogy? Then this account book recording 10 years of the Sun family's tax evasion, bribery, and seizure of private property. In your family, does that also count as a genealogy? It's over. Everything is in that ledger. Sun Lao-san. Your Sun family's deeds in Yinshui County, this magistrate has long heard of. First you instigated Gu Zhangshi to file a false accusation. Then you suppressed her by force. Today the evidence is solid, and you still dare to twist the truth in court. Remanded for trial. Sun's grain shop is to be sealed immediately. 20 years of foundation uprooted. Who was it last time it said Madame Sue was crazy? Oof. Crazy enough to sneak into the Zhou mansion and steal the account books? Crazy? Crazy enough to make Magistrate Wang send armed guards to make an arrest? Enough. Look at Sun Laos and being let out like that. He's been the bully of the county for 20 years. Today, for guards flank him, his legs trembling. Karma. This is karma. Son, your fever is gone. Mother, you're back. Hum. Mother said she'd come back. Just in time. Shopkeeper Zhou, thank you for these past days. Shopkeeper Son has fallen. But the Sun family is still here. Any more delay, and everything will be ruined. Jin Yang, our coppers can only last 10 more days. Sell openly. No back alleys. No back doors. Go straight to Shopkeeper Zhou, Shopkeeper Liu, and Boss Shun. Boss Shun. The Sun family at the Zhou mansion is still pressing him. The Sun family at the Zhou mansion is pressing him, because Shopkeeper Sun might still turn things around in the county. Now Shopkeeper Sun is in jail. The Sun family's foundation in the county is broken. Boss Shun has been waiting for this shift in the wind for half a month. Shopkeeper Zhou, you've been in the grain business for 30 years. Surely you don't wait for all the winds to calm before you dare to step out? Salted duck eggs at 5 coins, 300 eggs. Century eggs at 10 coins, 100 eggs. Got it. These eggs are truly good stuff. Now that Shopkeeper Son is in jail. Shopkeeper Liu, are you afraid of a man locked up in jail biting back? Ha 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 ha. Century eggs, 10 coins. Salted duck eggs, 5 coins. 200 of each. Madame Su. The Sun family at the Zhou mansion sent word a few days ago. You've held out against them at the Zhou mansion for so long, not canceling the orders. I was waiting for this moment. You calculated well. Century eggs at 10 coins. Salted duck eggs at 5 coins. 300 of each. At the long-term price. Century eggs, add 10%. Shopkeeper Zhou, total 2,500 coins. Shopkeeper Liu, total 3,000 coins. Boss Shun, total 4,800 coins. Jin Yang, all three combined, 10,300 coins. 10,300 coins is about 12 or 13 taels of silver. After deducting feed costs, labor share dividends, and the bamboo for repairing the duck shed, net profit, 6 taels. Enough to last 2 months. All 3 signed contracts. Didn't drop a single time. The leftover money is for late autumn. I've got the money for my son's wedding. Shopkeeper's son has fallen. The Sun family won't just accept this. But these 3 contracts today were signed in broad daylight. No back alleys. No back doors. Magistrate Wang still respects evidence at his yamen. There's a big hole in the roof. Aunt Lu, I know. These materials are enough. This main hall should be here. If you want to stand firm in the village, you need a proper house. I think this place is good. Back by the hill, facing the water, a good spot. Now you have a son. You must think more for him in everything. I think it's time for a proper desk. By the window, good light. Ha. Ha ha ha. Hey. Leave half a foot extra on the east side to hold wealth. Grandpa Qian, can I ask you one more question? I've said it. Ha ha ha. Raising the ridge beam. Everyone, try some, fresh out of the pot. Hey, look at those two, something going on, haha. Uncle Qian, hang it up for me. Ha 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 ha. Food's ready. Sufin, Sufin. Zhou Mansion, Cross Street. Boss Shun said he'd put up the capital. Profits split 50-50. Zhou Mansion. Our goods can sell at the Zhou Mansion now. Cross Street, the busiest place in the Zhou Mansion. Really, Miss Su? Then from now on I can sit like a scholar, drinking tea and reading letters at this stone table. 10 days. The duck shed is up. Century eggs are being shipped out batch by batch. The green fruits in the orchard are starting to turn red. I've come this far, so that my 2 children can eat their fill, stay warm, and get an education. Now they're full, warm, and studying. Zhou Mansion. Bigger shops. More silver. But also more complicated relationships. More socializing. Less time with them. Mother, you have something on your mind. Son, if you had to choose between staying here or going to the Zhou Mansion, which would you pick? Here, Uncle Qin is here. Grandma Lu is here. The duck pond is here. I choose here. I choose here too. There are butterflies here. Are there butterflies at the Zhou Mansion? Yes. None as pretty as on our field ridge. Boss Shun. I'm not going to the Zhou Mansion shop. Not going? Madam Su, this is a once-in-a-lifetime chance. The Sun family has fallen. A huge north-south good market has opened up in the Zhou Mansion. I know. But if I leave, who will watch the farm? Who will keep an eye on the school? Aunt Lu and the others have been with me for nearly 2 years. The money they've saved, their shares are all in this land. But I'm not saying I won't do business in the Zhou Mansion. I'll authorize it to you. You sell from my farmstead in the Zhou Mansion. Profit split. You take 70, I take 30. The recipe stays mine. The goods stay mine. But I'm not leaving Qingzhou village. Madame Su, you are the best farming businesswoman I've ever met. Fine, you 70, me 30. No, you 60, me 40. Your goods are worth this much. Deal. From 2 acres of poor land to an 8-acre farmstead. From a leaky shack to a house with a plaque. Heaven and earth, dark and yellow. Madam Su, when I came last year, This was still a wasteland. Your Excellency honors us. Our humble home shines. This tea, also from your fields? Wild tea planted in the yard. Roasted by Madame Sue. Not precious, but it quenches thirst. 2 plaques. A cup of wild tea. This woman turned a wasteland into a paradise. Even the secret inspector comes to Sue's for tea. Ha! The wind rustles the perilla leaves. The school children have also been dismissed. Now I seem to have everything. And yet nothing has changed. Now they're full. They have books to read. They have a home. I have that too.